You know, something strange happens when I turn the camera on and play these games. For some reason, I don't know if I'm the type of person who just like tends to excel when I'm being tested, but you know, I tend to play better when I'm on camera. 9 times out of 10. I mean, I'm not bad at this game by any stretch of the imagination, but like right now, I'm doing better than I usually do, and this is like first thing in the morning. You know, I didn't do any elaborate costume because I'm doing like a 30-day challenge. My challenge is to every day do at least a third of a session. Because, well, a third of a production, not a session. Because a session is a third of a production. You have um, production. I mean, technically you have pre-production, production, and post-production. But the way I break up the gossip and game production is recording, doing the bulk of the editing, crap, and final editing such as graphics and text and sound effects if I ever need sound effects. So that's just kind of how that works. So I can cross off, and I use the Seinfeld method, by the way. The Seinfeld method is you have an actual calendar on the wall, and for every day that you meet your goal, you put an X on that day. And then eventually you start getting a calendar full of X's, and the idea is to is you get pressured into not breaking the cycle, not having that one day without an X. And apparently it tends to work very well. I mean, I've kind of dabbled with it in the past month for different things, but I want to apply it towards my production. Oh, darn. I want to apply it towards my production and to get things popping that way, man. So my goal is to, you know, darn it, I forgot to grab the board. You got to press back on the control, the D-pad, to hold the board to jump with the board. Because if you just press A without pressing back, you do this. Yeah, see, I would have bailed right there if I hadn't have. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I can't possibly make that. So the Seinfeld method, you know, you put an X on each day, and eventually gets to the point where you don't want to break the cycle. So if I complete a third of a production for Gossip and Games, I can put an X on that day. Like today, for example, I'm recording this, so that falls under a third, so I can put my X for today, which is good because it takes less time to record than it does to edit. Like, say I record for 30 minutes, which is pretty typical for this type of production. Glitch. See, stuff like that tends to happen more when I'm on camera too. You know, I bailed and the clock just kept going. What the hell? But yeah, if I record for 30 minutes, you're probably looking at least 45 minutes to an hour if you're being efficient when it comes to chopping the footage up. Because you want to, you know, you got to sync up the two videos. You know, you have this video and then you have the game footage. And you got to sync that up and, you know, set everything up, you know, put my footage up in the corner, resize. You know, all of this takes time. It doesn't take much time, but it does take time. And when you have just a little window of time before you got to go to work from literally 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. with just a short break, you know, if you're looking to be productive on a daily basis, that doesn't give you a whole lot of options. And, you know, I have dogs and cats that have to be taken care of. You know, I have household chores. I gotta eat, I gotta shower. You know, and I'm not complaining. You know, this is my life, living it how I want to live it. But it just makes more sense in a situation like this to go with a less time intensive session. Whereas I'll probably play this game for something like 20 minutes, which is pretty much what I'm doing. My camera that I have here shuts off automatically after 20 minutes of recording. I wish it didn't, but hey, you know, it keeps me in check.